All right, everybody, welcome back. It's good to be back. It's been a couple months, kicking off the new year right with some good rye for the cold weather. These are 5 ryes I picked up last year. So it's been a couple months. I had RSV in November, which is a delightful thing to have if you've not had that. In December, followed it up with the flu. And as you all know that drink whiskey, with the flu and with any type of respiratory infection, drinking whiskey just isn't the same thing. So we are back to being fully healthy. Super excited to get back on the whiskey trend here. So we're going to start off the new year just right with some good ryes. I got a blind going on here of 5 ryes that I picked up. I got this Kentucky straight malted rye whiskey sherry finish from New Riff. Got a couple New Riff bottles in the mix tonight. There's one. Got a Bardstown bottle. This is the Bardstown, West Virginia Great Barrel Company blended rye whiskey, finished in infrared toasted cherry oak barrels. Set these off to the side. Another New Riff Contestant, Kentucky straight malted rye whiskey, aged 6 years. Good rye there. Also this Old Ezra 7 straight rye whiskey, foolproof. Lux Row product there. Blend of ryes. Actually, that's a blend of rye and I believe Canadian whiskey as well. This is OKI. This is an OKI straight rye whiskey single barrel that I picked up in Covington at Revival Bottle Shop down there. A really cool place. Again, this is OKI straight rye whiskey, 120 proof, hot demon. Oh, and I tell you what, I take that back. I got these mixed up. Old Ezra 7 year straight rye whiskey. Actually, this Bardstown is the rye that is a blend of rye whiskey and I believe the Canadian corn whiskey from Ontario. Good whiskeys. So let's get this thing started. I got them all 5 out here in front of me in a random order. Let's see which one comes out on top. Through here. Woo! Number 2. My goodness, good little creamy rye on number 2 there. A little buttery rye. Butter, smooth. Oh man, I love the smell of rye. Oh, this is going to be fun. Oh, well, they're all very rye, and that's great. That's a great thing. So let's get started here. Again, it's good to be back. Whiskey 6, back on the whiskey trend here. Cheers. Woo! Yeah. Very nice. That one's got a little pep to it. Nice little rye finish. A little bit of that one may be our sherry finish. Almost had a little bit of a sherry finish there. Possibly. Let's see what's going on. Let's go on to this next one here. Oh man. This one may be our best nose of the 5. It's got a really buttery, caramely rye, vanilla. Oh man, very nice, very nice. Man. Whew. Yes, yes, please. That is fantastic. Buttery, vanilla, goodness. Right before I got on here, as you noticed from my last videos, I'm missing a bottle up there. Finished off that William LaRue Weller. Finally, I've had that bottle for a while. Finished it off. Obviously, if you've ever had that, what an amazing, amazing drink that is. All right, on to number 3. Mm. 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 That might be that 6-year malted rye. It's got some malt to it and some rye, and New Riff really hit it out of the park with that. That thing is one of the easiest sipping whiskeys that I have. That 6-year malted rye. No, I'm not sure that that's what that is, but with that malty flavor, malt, and that's really good. That's a really good combination. Let's see what we got. Number 4. It's good to be back. Now that one's got me thinking that that's the sherry finish. All right. All right, so let's see here. One more go on the first round here. One more try. Well, now, as it usually happens when I go through 5 of these, I'm a little bit confused. However, I'm going to go through, it's really between 2 and 3, in my opinion, at this point, are the best ones. They're all pretty good, but 2 and 3 just have more of a complex, more of a finish, smoother finish, complex flavor than the rest of them. This one I feel like number 1 was a little bit dry, not quite as complex. Mouthfeel on that sucker is good though. I tell you what, I'm gonna go with, I think that's the OKI. I think that's the OKI. Good port, 120 proof. Nothing wrong with it at all. All right, number 2, coming back. Buttery vanilla. Let's see what we get on the second round here. Oak. Wow. It was completely different that time. Woo. Wow. Okay. All right. We're going places. Oh, man. Oh, man. Dang. I don't know why I go through twice. I don't know why I go through twice. I just confuse myself by doing it twice. A little grassy, not near as complex, dry, a little more grassy, dilly than the others. Let's give this last one more. Yeah. Okay. So really, it's between 2 and 3. My favorite ones here. And like I said, I really believe that the 3 is probably the malted rye. Could be wrong. Could be way wrong. Been wrong before. I don't know. It's tough. So, get a little more taste. I just like the butteriness of number 2. It's like rye bread, but buttered with some like sweet butter. Very creamy. Very, very, very good. And I'm really confused. I feel like that number 3 tasted completely different the second time around. All right, well, can't pour them again. So we're going to give it our best shot. Number 1 fell a little bit short. I feel like I want to pick number 2 over number 3. Let's see what we got for number 1. Number 1 was the sherry. Called it. Very first time. First round, called it. New riff, sherry finish. Not bad. I just feel like it's a little dry and it's not as complex. Number 2 it's rye, it's got vanilla, it's got that, like I said, that buttery. It's almost like butter in there, which is amazing to me. Great mouthfeel. Number 1 is just not quite that complex. So let's see. We'll save number 2 to see what it is. Number 3, which I thought was great as well, was the OKI. Wow. OKI. This OKI single barrel, again from Revival in Covington. Picked this up down there. I've never seen this. Only time I've ever seen this bottle. It actually was only, I think it wasn't a very high price bottle. 5-year-old, 120 proof. That's a sipper there. Fantastic. So kudos to that OKI. And again, that's the only place I've ever seen it. All right, so number 4 was the Old Ezra. Wow. Okay, I tell you what, which just surprises me, because when I drank that Old Ezra by itself, I was a huge fan of that. I thought it was great, and I thought that first time I drank that Old Ezra, I was like, wow, that's really, really buttery and really good. So that's why I thought it was the number 2. So I'm going to say that the number 2 is probably this the malted rye, the new riff, because that's a home run bottle. So number 5, the Bardstown. So yeah, so number 2 was again the malted rye. I tell you what, did it on a blind, and there's no shame in saying it. This new riff, Kentucky straight malted rye whiskey, aged 6 years. Buying that every time. Definitely worth it, and absolutely a wonderful sipping rye. They killed it on that. Hopefully New Riff continues to make products of that quality. I'm buying them every time. Hey, it is awesome to be back. No RSV, no flu. Ready to make some more videos, do some more reviews, drink some more whiskey, do a little bit more sweating, have a good time. I'll see you next time. Thanks again.